Hello my friends, welcome back. It's episode 4. Let's go! 22 turns to clean out the place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. A pace of roughly 1.5. And it's gonna rain, which always sucks. They've got an airport there. Diving in with my airplane is actually not really that much of an issue because he's such a beast of a machine. Right, let's start with recon. Probably could have pushed this a bit closer to the front line. Tonks! Okay. It's the old surrender-matic. I could literally just move there and make them surrender. That would put me in the forest tile, but it would put me in a forest tile with potentially just artillery behind me. Or I can just surrenderize this guy. Bam bada bam! Easy money. Let's develop this poor boy. Okay. You know what? I think I'm safe to move here. Yeah, I'm putting a recon car in a forest tile, but it is defended by artillery. Should have bought an auxiliary scout plane. Wow, that looked like it hurt. Okay, that bunker is definitely going to hold us back for at least one turn. Okay, let's move our fire here to defend. I'm just worried about this. I mean, it's just reservists, so it's not a very dangerous unit. But I'm just worried about it just moving in and attacking my 15cm gun. Probably would be better just sticking something there that's not my artillery. Yeah, these guys can self-repair anyway. What's amusing is they would actually win this fight because the half track is actually quite tough. It's just a bizarre thing about the game. Yeah, playing a little bit aggressively here, but should be fine. Okay, neither of these can actually really damage that. Ah, this is the one that doesn't have. Doesn't have aggressive deployment. Well, we're going to be trying out that river assault now. Why would these guys do so little that these guys would actually get the work done? Oh, because they've got river assault. Ha! River assault is actually working out for me here, which is weird to think about. Let's move this recon car up here so we can just go down the center area. Okay, that's defended by that. We can just move in there because we'll be doubly defended. Alright. We'll push in next turn. Shouldn't be too much of a trouble. They decided to not really try and punish. Choo-choo, boys. Cry some more! I could just attack here and take the 2 damage. I mean, we do have self-repair on this unit. The old surrender bot here can love tap somebody into surrendering. Okay, we found an anti-tank gun here. Let's put you in artillery mode. Sweet. I could make him surrender as well, but he can't actually hit across that very easily. Okay. Move this artillery here to support. Anti-aircraft gun here. Okay, there's no way for them to attack without being murdered for it. We're in a slightly superior position now. Okay, the regulars failed me here, but we should still be okay. Alright, sweet, we're in. These guys could probably actually be surrounded. What do we got here? Shock tactics, hit and run. It's got to get used to my my new units. Okay, now if I hit him, he's going nowhere. He should surrender. Oh, no, it wasn't enough damage to... It wasn't enough damage to end them. These guys are getting supplies from somewhere, and I guess it's over this river. This way. Because you can't get supplies through swamp. Nor through this tile. Yeah, I'm genuinely not quite sure where these guys are getting their supply from. That should be blocked. That's all blocked. This is a major river, so this is also blocked. Oh, I don't know where they're getting the supplies from, but we'll kill them anyway. We'll kill them all the same. It's going to be sunny next turn, so my Air Force can get back to work. Let's move you here. Now this tank obviously is like a piece of artillery, so it's going to support the other vehicles. Let's try and bust that bunker down. Obviously these guys could just race in and get slaughtering, but it would leave them very exposed, so I think we'll just relax for now. We shouldn't be in any hurry. Nice. Oof. That's why you don't attack during the rain, boys. Okay, all right. That was very nice, actually. Very good for us. This tank is absolutely going to be a brutal slaying machine. Okay, those boys are quite entrenched. Can the old strap bombing team get over there? Not yet. Let's keep them busy. Let's keep them busy, boys. Don't seem to have any enemy air presence, so we shall unleash the full might. Wow, that's going to be one-sided. Brutal. Just have the anti-aircraft gun hose the guy down, because, I mean... we quite clearly are in a solid position here. This is the old surrender machine. Huh, they moved. Do we have the engineers finish the job on the bunker, or do we hit these guys some more? Those poor reservists, man, they just don't have a chance. Oh, I lost 1 HP. Okay, let's just wield the artillery forward a little bit. So far, so good. Alright, simple surrender there. And another simple surrender there. Man, I'm so used to this tank having ignore zone of control, thanks to the Spanish Civil War campaign where I had it set up that way. Run! Run! Sadly, killing bunkers is not easy. Regulars won't really get rid of it easily either. But I guess it's something for them to do. Chip away at it. Mine General, we received a very curious radio signal from the Yugoslavian capital. It seems that a small vanguard of Germans are already in the city. They claim to have successfully negotiated the surrender of the city and its entire garrison. Sweet. Well, that's going to make life easier. Now there's nothing for my surrender tank to hit. I conserved it so that I could use it for exactly the purpose of diving in and making something surrender, but nope, there is no one to hit with it except that silly bunker. 98 entrenched out of 10. God damn. That is some serious entrenchment he's got. Okay, we got some reservists there. Oh yeah, suddenly this hurts a lot more. That 80mm anti-aircraft gun, I could devastate it. Okay, let's park this next to this. Yeah, that's okay. We don't need to be aggressive here. Like, I could dive this down and go for this, but then it would expose some of this. So, let's just put this in artillery mode. Yeah, even with aiming assistance, it's a bit... it would be a bit of a knock-on. Actually, here is fine. These two are now encircled, because, I mean, he can only go... yeah, soft units cannot do anything while this tank is in the area. Just not happening. So, we've got a little bit of cleanup to do here. Transfer our aircraft to the front line and just push on. Oh, a plane! Oof! He paid the price. Okay, Captain Zunich. Zunjik. Captain Birdseye. Okay. Well, anyway, my aircraft are a million miles too far away to assist with that. But it won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. Oh, these anti-aircraft guns are so unbelievably vicious. Overrun. This guy will have steamroller very shortly. Poor Tonk is out of firepower. Oh well. I could just hit it with the old surrender machine. You never know when you might want some 75. Okay, we will move this tank forward because it's slow. It should repair as long as it didn't. As long as it's got its attack action left over, it should repair, so it's not a problem. Hey boys! If you thought that you were just going to be able to sit there and relax in your town, think again. Damn, that's harsh. Look at that. Beautiful. Now what are you going to do? I suppose you could have a tank run in and hit this and it would hurt somewhat. That's about the best you can do there. Alright, let's go, infantry team. Would you believe it? I've actually deployed some regulars and I'm using them. What the hell? We live in a strange, bold new world where regular infantry gets utilized. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to be going, which means going down this road. And the bonus objective is this one over here. So, I mean, we just have these two combat groups do those two separate things. We'll have this combat group go here and clean this. And we'll have the other combat group push down here, cleaning this. There's a way across here, so we can just go this way. And I can go and deal with this. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, I thought there was some infantry there, but there wasn't, so... Guess that's easy enough to deal with. Tank down here. Artillery in position to support it. Infantry just moves in here to block this. I thought this actually... I thought they had the ability to deploy there, but not quite. Oh well, it's fine. We'll be on the river tile, but it's not. Shouldn't be the biggest issue. Yeah, the area seems relatively clear. Okay. All looks good to me. I'm gonna shoot these two down next turn. Oh, okay, they're based at that airport down there. Well, after the mauling they just took. Still out of range for me. I'm going to presume that they ran down there and healed. Okay, let's get ready to push then. We don't want to push any harder than our artillery can cash. In fact, if anything, this is a little bit of an overextension. A little bit of one, not like a big overextension or anything. But, you know, this thing can't hit tanks, so this is actually exposed to tanks. Oh! Oh, there's a whole army of units just sat there. I don't have a spare artillery here to defend them, although, I mean, this is not... It's not the most hugely threatening thing I've ever seen in my life. I could set on them with my air fleet. I'm a little bit concerned that this team is unsupported. There's quite a lot of enemies there. I think we'll get in there and we'll hit them. Oh wow, there's loads of stuff here. Should have presumed that there was an anti-aircraft gun there as well. This is quite the this is quite the machine, then. No, this is quite the blockade they've got going on here. Okay, so let's move you here. Because then I can put you here. Slam that anti-aircraft gun for one hit. Okay, so let's put this beast here in artillery mode so it can't be circumvented. Get in there, boys. Okay, this unit I can't defend. Or it can't go anywhere where my fighter would protect it, so I guess we'll just leave it. Because we know that there's an enemy fighter right here. Actually flying quite a nice plane, so let's just make sure that we do stay defended. Since this guy can move up, and this guy can also move up, I think the correct thing to do is to leave this here to support the back row. Might as well, because I can. No other reason. Okay, there's more of a defense here than there was in the city, which is quite impressive. Oof. Again with the aborted bombing run. Oof. Okay. Taking some light air damage here. Some light recon damage. Oh, that's a mistake. He went for the Werfer. Alright. Unfortunately, hurricanes are relatively irreplaceable. Well, I think I have a few. Oh, I've got 16 of them. I've got plenty. It's okay. One loss is nothing to cry about. Same with the bowfighter. I've got 14 spares. Nothing to lose the plot over. Okay, we have a Renault 35 with consolidator, which probably explains why it's so unbelievably huge. Okay, alright, well, we're out of time. So that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It seems pretty simple to me. Use our anti-aircraft gun here. Face up in attack mode. Use the anti-aircraft gun here to nail this guy. Come in here and snipe old Captain Birdseye here. Snap his neck. And since I killed if I kill him with my plane, I can bring my whole air force in here to just randomly bomb this stuff. Meanwhile, once again, anti-aircraft gun can keep up the pressure on this plane. And we can push this region here. I took some light damage, but nothing serious. Okay, alright. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.